guys?
Well, he gives you obviously another three-point shooter, but it's so much more than that. You look at his 5 assists. He's a post feeder. He moves the ball. He's a very intelligent defender. He's always in the right place. He's just got great feel. If we're running motion, if we're running sets, if we're in zone, if we're in man, if we're pressing, he's just a guy that understands what we want, processes the game plan, and has the ability to get to the next play if he misses a shot or something goes wrong. He's a baller.
Fran, Luka goes like 24, 25 minutes without scoring a point, and then ends up with 27. How's the guy do that?
Well, he was able to come out of the game, and obviously he's fresh because he was out for so long. So that helps because he got up and down the floor pretty good. We got the ball to him in transition a couple times, but he was able to kind of watch how they're defending, and he's a student. He's studying it, and then of course we made a concerted effort to get it to him. And the more we got it to him, the better he was.
Mike.
McCaffery on inbounds passes seemed especially effective, but he has 7 assists here. He played so well against Cincinnati. Is he just a senior guy you can sort of lean on in these road games?
Yeah, and I've said that all year. I mean, you haven't seen a lot of him. We haven't even played here until this year. But he's a 5th-year guy. He's really good. He's a really good player. He can handle it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He makes decisions. He plays 3 positions. He's really smart. You look at him and say, well, he's an athlete. He's quick. But he's incredibly cerebral. To be able to effectively play the positions that he's played and do the things we've asked him to do, is a credit to who he is. And we're really fortunate to have him, especially this year when we have had so much injury. You just plug him in anywhere.
Fran, can you kind of walk through the process with CJ and getting him back? It seemed like it was much quicker than maybe anticipated.
Yeah, I just, he was clear to do some things on Sunday. He shot around a little bit, rode the bike. Yesterday he shot around a little bit more. I was obviously being closely monitored by our physician and our trainer. He said he's good to go. He's good to go. He's going to be in the starting lineup. I put it back in there, and he really produced. So we'll see how he is moving forward.
Did you like the way he moved with and without the ball?
He looked like he didn't miss a beat to me.
In the back.
This was your first look at kind of a really revamped young Northwestern team. What'd you make of them? And your first interaction with a lot of these freshmen and young guys?
Well, first of all, I know Bowie really well, and he has been as impressive as any freshman. Forget about the league, probably the country. I mean, that kid's special. So I really think he will make a huge difference when he comes back. The other guys have impressed me too, and I really like this team. You look at how tough they played at Michigan State, how tough they played on the road. You see these young guys getting better, and that's, it's great to be able to give them the kind of minutes that Chris has given them. Sometimes you wish you had a few more veterans, but those guys are going to be better for it, and they're going to be really good, in the next couple of years.
Coach, your team shot very well from the 3 tonight. How were you guys able to generate so many good looks from the 3?
I really think our ball movement tonight was especially good. I thought we moved without it. We went side to side. We went in and out. When we went in, they're going to double, and then you go out, you move it again. Somebody's open. Our guys were shot ready, and we took open shots. I think if you're going to be good from 3, you can't be shooting contested shots. We moved with open shots.
After Garza got his 3rd foul, there was no backing up for you guys. You maintained the lead, maybe even extended it a little bit until he came back. Describe what happened in that segment.
Well, Kriener was great. I thought Pepsel was phenomenal tonight. It gives you the luxury of keeping Luka out. We kind of wanted to get to the 12-minute mark if we could. Sometimes you can't. If it goes the other way, all of a sudden, an 8-point lead evaporates quickly. Maybe you put him back in at 14 and a half. But we kind of wanted to put him back in and have him be able to play the rest of the half. And in order to do that, the others who come in have to step up and do what they did. I thought Pemsel tonight was great. As a post feeder, I mean, on the one side of the zone, he was guarding 3 guys. I mean, his activity level, his intelligence, and his rebound was great.
Take 2 more questions.
Pete Nance was kept in check for most of the game. What were you guys doing to prevent him from?
Well, we played a lot of zone in the second half. In the first half, we pressed back man, pressed back zone. He's a guy, you know, anybody that comes in here is going to pay attention to him. I think he's a really good player. Chris goes to him. So we just tried to stay close to him as best we could and neutralize him as best we could in the zone in particular.
Anything else? Chad?
I just wanted to follow up on Pam's arms, is this working or not?
I don't think it's working.
It's for the stream, not for your amplification.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand. With Pemsel, I mean, did he need to just shake off some rust, do you think, from early in the season?
I think it's like anything else, Chad. I mean, if you give a guy enough minutes, he'll settle down. If you put him in and take him out, put him in, take him out, you know, how much is he going to really do? He can't make that many mistakes, and he can't make that many great plays, and you don't really develop any level of confidence. It's what I'm trying to avoid with Coach Hassan. And the other night, he was great in the second half, wasn't so good in the first half. He was solid in the second half today, but BK was so good. We left him out there, and the Connor was great, Weezy was great, and CJ was great. So I just think the longer we leave him out there, the more settled down he is, the more effect he has on the game. You know, you're talking about a guy who's in his 4th year, and he played like a senior in this game.
Okay, thanks, Coach.